Good evening, and welcome to the 2019-2020 Alhambra High School graduation ceremony. My name is Marisa Palacios. I'm the principal of Alhambra High School. I would like to introduce you to Emily Pang, your senior class president, who will be leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please rise for the flag salute. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily, for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Now performing the national anthem will be Victoria Cervantes.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Victoria, for leading us in the national anthem. At this time, I would like to recognize our honored guests that are here to help us in this celebration of success at Alhambra High School. Mrs. Patricia McIntosh, President of the Alhambra Unified School District Board of Education. Mrs. Jane C. Anderson, Vice President of the Alhambra Unified School District Board of Education. Mr. Robert L. Jin, Member of the Alhambra Unified School District Board of Education. Mr. Wing K. Ho, Member of the Alhambra Unified School Board of Education. And Mrs. Denise Jaramillo, Superintendent of Alhambra Unified School District. Ms. Janet Lees, Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services. Mr. John Scanlon, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources. Mrs. Josephine Quash, Assistant Superintendent of Financial Services. I would also like to introduce you to the administration of Alhambra High School. They are Dr. Carly Chavez, Assistant Principal of Instruction. Mrs. Sharon Ferry, Assistant Principal of School Counseling. Mr. Thomas Cahoot, Assistant Principal of Business and Activities. Mrs. Caroline Botros, Assistant Principal of Student Employee Welfare. Mr. Kevin Devon, Assistant Principal of Student Employee Welfare. Also joining me on screen is our Senior Class President, Emily Pang, and our valedictorian. The valedictorian is a student with the highest overall GPA. Our valedictorian this year is Itzel Tapia Fregoso. Please stand and be recognized for your accomplishment. And our ASB President and salutatorian. The salutatorian is a student with the second highest overall GPA. Our salutatorian this year is Miss Sofia Almeida. Congratulations to all of you. Also deserving of our thanks are our senior class advisor, Mr. Tuan Pham, and our ASB director, Mr. Jamie Collins. Today, we are honored to have Mrs. Jane C. Anderson, who would like to give a special welcome to the class of 2020.
Greetings, Alhambra High School class of 2020. You are playing a major part in history right now. You're the first class of Moors to graduate without graduation, grad night, and all the other festivities of being a senior. But please do not despair. You are among thousands of 2020 elementary and senior graduate students to go through these virtual celebrations. I want you to remember this time the end of high school, the beginning of college or work or the military, and I want you to remember this as a special time because there will never be another time like this. We certainly hope. You have home, school, and community members who are creating memories for you, our beloved graduates. Your class has been an outstanding class. Who can forget the excitement when your varsity football team, after many, many years, made it to the CIF semifinals? And when on January 1st, the whole community was focused on the 2020 Tournament of Roses parade when our Tri-City band marched down Colorado Boulevard, including your superintendent. And even more excitement arose this year as the academic decathlon team took second place out of 5 of the top teams in Southern California. Well, actually, Los Angeles County. The dance and debate teams have taken many honors this year, and to top it off, Somia Olmeda won a Southern California Edison scholarship, $40,000 paid scholarship. As you see, there's lots to celebrate. When I look back on my memories of graduating in the Alhambra High School class of '62, and I hear pomp and circumstance, I'm taken back to my class marching through a row of American flags onto Moore Field. It always gives me chills. I hope that you will have some of the same memories. Congratulations, class of 2020. Go Moors.
Thank you, Ms. Anderson, for that wonderful speech. Good evening, class of 2020, families and staff. Thank you for being here this evening to celebrate this important milestone. I am honored to be your principal. As an alumna of Alhambra High School class of 1996, I welcome you to our family, a family that will go on for the rest of your life. Class of 2020, you made it. Your time has come. These times are truly unprecedented. I am sorry that this special day was not everything that was promised, but despite the challenges and struggles that we have faced together, this is your moment in the sun. Do not let anyone or anything take that from you. My hope is that over time things will improve and that we can come together again in the future. The events impacting our world today will never steal what you have accomplished. Your memories of traveling from classes to lunch, to meeting and making new friends, all of those wonderful memories in between can never be taken. In the time that you have spent at Alhambra High School, you have left an imprint on the school, your teachers, and me. I will always cherish your time together as Moors. Please remember that although your time at Alhambra High School has come to an end, this is just the beginning of the rest of your life. The book that is your life is about to be written. You will go on to write many wonderful tales of struggle and success. Most importantly, you will grow. As my first graduating class and as my first year as Alhambra High School principal, I have thought a lot about our year together and how incredibly impressed I am with all of you. I am hopeful about the future because you are a part of it. Each one of you possesses the skills and talent necessary to do anything you set your heart and mind on, and I mean all of you. Each one of you possesses the ability to be successful. You decide from this day forward what defines your success. So now what? What is next? You will have to make a choice. Will you sit in the driver's seat and steer your way through the journey that is your life? Or will you sit in the back seat and let life decide for you? Trust your previous experiences. You have already learned life's most important lessons in elementary school. Trust those lessons and skills to get you through life. 1, at the end of each day, your family and friends will always be there for you. 2, hard work pays off. 3, be nice. 4, do not take things that do not belong to you. 5, never give up. And 6, things may not always go your way. Be flexible. Last but not least, always remember to get up, dust yourself off, and move forward. If there is anything I have learned over the last 42 years of my life, is that it is okay to fall down while working towards achieving your goals. Some of the greatest things that have ever happened to me were a direct result of falling down. Just remember, get up and dust yourself off. Your goals and your dreams are worth the struggle. They are meaningful to you. Others will have their opinions, and that is fine. But in the end, your goals and your dreams are yours. Never let anyone take that from you. Please remember to work hard to achieve your dreams. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Be kind to others, and give back to your family and community. Now more than ever, there is a need for a kind, compassionate, creative, and flexible thinkers that can adapt to new situations and problem solve their way to improve the world for generations to come. Never doubt that you are valuable, powerful, and deserving of every chance and opportunity in the world. Your time has come. Like generations before you, you are charged with helping to make the world a greater place. Class of 2020, your book is about to be written. Thank you. It is a reflection of the quality of the class of 2020 that we have 3 speakers this evening. Our first student speaker is our class of 2020 valedictorian. Please welcome Ms. Itzel Tapia Fregoso.
Good evening, class of 2020 and family. My name is Itzel Tapia Fregoso, this year's valedictorian. I hope you are all well and staying safe. Seeing as I've had a lot of time to myself, I've had the chance to do some reflection. I think all of us have come to realize how much we take for granted. As much as we'd like to think that we're grateful for our friends and family, we forget. And there are many things we overlook and forget to be grateful for from time to time. We've all come to realize that there are experiences that just can't be replaced. Our class was robbed of a lot of those experiences. Our grad night, our prom, our graduation, and even our last week of school, which is our chance to reminisce, sign yearbooks, and say goodbye. All of us who are graduating today deserve those things. I will miss so many things about high school because, well, I miss them already. My friends, my teachers, 3rd Street, the SGR, Moore Field, especially the softball field, Friday night varsity football games, school dances, 5th period. All 4 years, that was always my favorite period. And I can go on, but I don't want to bore you because there's a chance that you may have already skipped over this part of our graduation just to see your name and your picture. But if you are still here, thank you. I had the pleasure of getting to know a lot of you, and I'm happy that we all still get to graduate together, one way or another. Delivering this speech as the valedictorian is special to me. To be quite honest with you, I've thought about it ever since freshman year. Mind you, back then it was more of a silly idea that I could even be valedictorian, mainly because I never thought that a Latina would be in that spot. Never mind 2 Latinas as the top 2 in our class. And yeah, it feels amazing, so amazing to know that I did this, to know that I proved so many people wrong, including myself. I'm sure a lot of you can say the same thing about some of your accomplishments. And some people think that this is everything. And I won't diminish this accomplishment because it is incredible to be able to say that I am graduating as the valedictorian of the Alhambra High School class of 2020. But what's more important to me are the lasting friendships that I've made and the relationships that I've strengthened with my family. And on that note, I'd like to thank several people for their enduring love and support. First off, I'd like to thank my aunts and uncles, Tia Betty, Tio Alex, Tia Silvia, and Tio Cesar. And of course, my cousins Elian, Adan, and Ale. All of you were an amazing support system, and you've helped me in ways that I can never repay. Next come the grandparents, which I will say in Spanish for them. Abuelita y apa, Gracias por todo lo que han hecho por mí a través de todos estos años, especialmente todas las veces que me manejaron de la escuela a mis prácticas y todas las veces que me salvaron cuando se me olvidó la tarea. A mi abuelo, gracias por tu cariño y tu curiosidad con mis estudios, especialmente en las clases de español. Y mi abuela, quien falleció hace 2 años. Gracias por ser una gran inspiración en mi vida. Desearía que estuvieras aquí hoy para verme graduar, pero en fin, llevaré tu legado conmigo. To my brother Mayel, we didn't always get along, but in the last few years we've grown very close and our bond is unbreakable. All of our random jokes and endless fits of laughter are just a few things that I'll miss. I'm so happy to know that I am someone that makes you proud, just as you make me very proud. Thank you for being my protector and my confidant. And last but not least, my parents. Most of all, my parents. Mom and Dad, you are the reason I'm here. You put up with so much out of me and Mayel that I don't know how you ever did it. If I were to sit here all day and thank you for all the things that you've done for me, we'd be here all day. Thank you, both. Watching you succeed in your careers has inspired us to pursue careers in the spirit of helping others. And you may think that you've just done your job as a parent, but I think you both went above and beyond. And one more thing. Thank you for showing us love. There was never a moment where I questioned the love you had for us. You've shown us what true love looks like. And the love you have for one another is special, and I could only hope to find it someday. Both of you are incredible. I owe you the world. I love you and thank you. I always think about life as a series of choices. This college or that one, this or that. Either way, your life could end up completely different based on that one choice. And there are so many choices like that. I'm lucky that the people in my life, myself included, have made the choices that they have. If not, I wouldn't be here today. It's crazy to think that your life can change with just one choice. But don't be afraid of those choices that you have to make. The point is that you're here, alive, and you're able to make them. You have a life to live, many choices to make, probably a few bad ones, but that's okay. Those choices teach us the most. Don't be afraid to make mistakes or to live your life. From now on, just live. And every so often, remember what you appreciate. Because it's easy to get so caught up in everything that you forget. High school is a memory now. But now's your chance. With your whole life ahead, live your life. No regrets, even the mistakes. They'll shape you. Defy the odds, prove people wrong, and love. Love your family, your friends, and yourself. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Itzel. Our next speaker is our senior class president, Emily Pang.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Emmy Pang, and on behalf of the class of 2020, I would like to welcome all the family, friends, and parents celebrating our success, and the teachers, administrators, and staff who have worked relentlessly to get us here. 4 years ago, I walked out the doors of William Northup Elementary with tears streaming down my face and a plethora of emotions, and I thought to myself, wow, I can't even imagine what graduating from high school will feel like. Yet in a flash, here we are. And if I'm being completely honest, this isn't how I imagined graduation would feel like. I have been fortunate enough to be your class president all throughout high school, and I have always looked forward to giving this speech to share how amazing my peers are. Although this is not the traditional ceremony we anticipated, I thank you for being here virtually on such an important day. To my fellow class of 2020 graduates, congratulations. From being naive freshmen that believed there was a pool on top of C building, which there is of course, We join together today as ambitious young adults who truly embodied the beauty in the struggle. But this change didn't happen overnight. Going into sophomore year, we were delighted to no longer be at the bottom of the food chain, only to realize we weren't exactly at the top either. But looking back, those years were the most carefree and adventurous. The first 2 years at Alhambra High really paved the way for our futures to thrive. We finally understood how to maneuver around campus, made new friendships and lost old ones, found a second, third, or fourth family within our clubs and sports, and most importantly, we bonded with the teachers and staff in a community we were once so unfamiliar with. Equipped with these new and valuable experiences, we easily transitioned into the infamous junior year. Now, for many of us, junior year was an uphill battle that brought along a friend we're all familiar with: stress. Stress accompanied us through the all-nighters, hard tests, SATs and ACTs, and the reality that high school was approaching its end. But while junior year had its challenges, our efforts in overcoming them pushed us to grow. With the strength of our community and peers, we were able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it spelled out senior year. Our senior year did take off as expected. While some of us took on the stress of college apps, others contemplated their futures into adulthood, and not to mention, we were all struck by some type of senioritis. We went to our last homecoming. We went to our last football game from an unforgettable season, and there are many, many more last moments that we had, except we weren't aware they would be our last. The spread of COVID-19 had a colossal impact on the world and everything we once knew. Each of us have unique stories and memories from high school, but in the end, we all wanted the same thing: a normal, eventful ending to our senior year. But as schools and businesses eventually shut down, the class of 2020 had to accept that we were not living in a normal time. We looked forward to finishing our season, going to prom, going to grad night, graduating, and everything in between. And although losing such valuable experiences was beyond our control, please remember that your feelings of frustration and sadness are valid. Today, however, is a day for celebration. There are approximately 10 months in a school year, meaning we had around 40 months in our overall high school career. I ask that you not let these 3 months of this chapter in our lives overshadow all the success and growth we've achieved as a class. If you looked at the freshman version of yourself, would you say you're the same person? And although I can't see your responses, I hope your answer is no. Because it is the community, experiences, and bonds you created at Alhambra High that shape who we are. It's Tony yelling, "Don't be late," when the bell rings. It's the passion you had in your extracurriculars. It's the teachers who sought to help you succeed. And it's the lifelong friendships you made. With the future so unclear and change needing to happen, there is only one thing I can see with 2020 vision, and it is our success. As a class, we have faced countless setbacks, not just in our communities, but in this world. Each time, we have persevered, and we will continue coming out stronger than before. The future lies in the hands of our generation, but there is no doubt we will rise to the occasion. We are champions who have seen it all. The graduating class of 2020 will forever be remembered by our strength and resilience. With everything we've been through, I am confident we will surpass what is to come. You are all extremely capable of the goals you wish to accomplish, and I am excited to witness the legacies you choose to leave behind. Congratulations, class of 2020. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. Our next speaker is Ms. Sofia Almeida with her speech.
Hello everyone, my name is Sofia Olmeda and it is my honor to represent the class of 2020 as the ASB president and salutatorian. When I began to write the speech, I found it hard to find a start. What is it that could possibly sum up everything that had happened in these past few months? For many of us, our expectations of what would be our last year in high school were shattered. We might have had plans to finally spend time with that one group of friends, or eat at that place that piqued our interest, or simply just live out some of the amazing memories that you had seen others experience in the years before. For me, that was never having a fancy dinner with my friends Estelle, Maribel, and Ashlyn. I too was let down. Expecting the unexpected seemed to perfectly describe the situation. Or when life gives you lemons. No, that's too cliche. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. While there may be some unfulfilled expectations, I hope you will allow me to remind you of all that has occurred during this past year despite a seemingly bitter end. Our Mighty Moore marching band participated in the Pasadena Tournament of Roses Parade. Seniors in Red Cross organized blood drives totaling 161 pints of blood donated to the American Red Cross. Our football team had an undefeated record in our league, the best record in over 50 years, and even made it to the semifinals of the CIF Championship. Speech and debate seniors received 16 titles, with 5 being state and 3 being national qualifiers. 3 FCCLA seniors placed second in their global business category, qualifying them for states. Dance had a 5-category sweep in their first competition, with all male winning first in best choreography. Acadec placed second in LA County competitions and 6th in the California competition, and 11 FBLA seniors placed within the top 3 at multiple categories for state competitions. All of these amazing accomplishments were done just within our senior year, and I know that if any of us took a trip down our camera roll, it was filled with many more of those fond experiences. We are champions in so many of our own ways, each with a path and purpose that is unique. Next year, we will delve into what exactly that means for each of us as we leave the security blanket that we called high school. Let us not forget the people that got us to this point today. Whether that was family, friends, teachers, or staff, join me in saying thank you. Thank you for being there for us and making us feel less alone in this world, for making us feel like our voice meant something to someone else. For me, that's my parents and siblings who had to endure the many late night study sessions and driving me to all of my extracurricular events because, let's face it, I have tried and failed at getting my license, and guiding me throughout every move. If that person or people are next to you, please give them a hug and say thank you. And if they are not, please let them know of your gratitude. Hopefully, many of us will hold these people close by as we continue to venture into what seems like so much uncertainty right now. While I may not know where each of you will go in the future, I do hope that you lead a life that is perfect for you. A life that can positively impact those around you. A life that is much more positive than what is currently happening right now in the world. And if that means you become famous, I'll be sure to say, hey, I went to school with that kid. We are extremely bright students who will branch out into new networks, but will always remember that we were once a Moore. So now, here we are. These are the last few moments we will have as a senior. The last time we can say that we were in high school. I hope that you will think about what happened throughout these years and what made it special. What are some things you're proud of, and what were some goals that were never met? We are constantly evolving, and I know that each of us will consider things that will push ourselves and create meaningful change. Congratulations to the class of 2020. If you really think about it, we have seen and done it all. There is nothing we won't be able to get past, and I don't say that lightly. The senior class of 2020 will forever be remembered. Please go on and continue your own special legacy. Thank you.
Thank you to all of our speakers for their wonderful speeches. Would the members of the school board and school district administrators please join me on screen? Upon recommendation of the faculty and administration of Alhambra High School, I certify that the students before us today have completed all the local and state requirements to participate in the commencement ceremony of Alhambra High School.
Dr. Palacios, it gives me great pleasure on behalf of the Board of Education to accept your recommendation for graduation for the Alhambra High School class of 2020. Congratulations.
Then upon your acceptance, I now proudly present to you the Alhambra High School class of 2020.
Susan Mohammed Abdullah. Noah Jonathan Aguado, John Carlo Gustillo Ajoro, Delaney Renee Akers, Marco Raul Albaran Alarcon, Isabel Ailman, Isabella Altabelli, Jennifer Alvarez Silva, Samantha Alvarez Silva, Matthew Yoshi Amano, Jai Anaya, Nicholas Andrian, Megan Manley Angeles, Tristania Anjani, Clarice Apodaca, Ariana Janelle Arojo, Oscar Jonathan Ariano, Mike Armando Arevalo, Natalie Arevalo, Daniel Arias, Leonard Arriaga, Jose Armando Arroyo, Dominic Elias Avalos, Roland Dylan Cordero Avila, Melissa Badillo, Maya Barajas, Brianna Julie Barreto, Kenneth Sajid Barreto, Haley Renee Barrientos, Kelly Esmeralda Bastidas, Elon Diego Bautista, Angela Gabriela Becerril, Paramveer Singh Badai, Mia Danielle Behar, Eileen Angelica Beltran, David Beltran, Angeline Yvette Benavides, Chris Benitez, Harrison Sebastian Bernardez, Scott Bowe, Chelsea Botello, Emmanuel Bravo, Amani Sarai Bryant, Amy Tuyet May Bui, John Hui Huang Bui, Francisco Esteban Cabello Razo, Julian Cabrera, Matthew Alexander Caldera, Anthony Michael Calderon Hernandez, Salvador Jose Ramos Calizo, Sebastian Calo Rodriguez, Lisbeth Calvillo, Annette Alessandra Calzada, Weizhen Chao, Eric Steve Carmona, Violet Carmona, Corey J. Carranza, Hannah Carrasco, Ashley Nicole Castaneda, Jairus Angel Castillo, Stephen Catalan, Esperanza Cervantes, Victoria Marie Cervantes, Fiona Ashley Chan, Gwyneth Chan, Raymond Chung Yin Chan, Sivan Chan, Marcos Francisco Chapa, Brittany Chow, Fat Kiet Chow, Tiffany Van Chow, Anaya Belen Chavez, Catherine Lillian Chavez, Dominique Kaya Chavez, Daniel Chen, Farah Chen, Ji Feng Chen, Mandy Chen, Sharon Chen, Sihan Chen, Ziyi Chen, Enya Cheng, Darlene Page Chi, Kyle de Guzman Chi, Nikki Ping Chi, Carlos Guillermo Chia Huang, Calvin H. Choi, Wing Man Chu, Cody Chuang, Andrew Chui, Haley Sue Chung, Wesley Chu Chung, Leslie Cobian, Tady Michelle Conriquez Sepulveda, Diane Cornejo, Haley Ann Domonte Cornejo, Richard Covarrubias, Frank Nunzio Crescenzo, Bailey Elizabeth Crothers, Damian Isaac Cruz, Ed Matthew Tuason Cruz, Geraldine Ann Bassa Cruz, Alva Tsuai, Mia Davalos, Robert Raymond Day, Victor Diaz de Leon, Christopher Michael Delgado, Sebastian Andres Delgado Barrera, Indiana Dina, Jenna Janae Dino, Brandon J. Durr, Nicole Ariana Devery, Sharif Rahim Diallo, Denzel Gabriel Diaz, Maribel Castelli Diaz, Saul Diaz, Jacob Paul Diego, Eric Ho Diep, Kenneth Doe, Austin An Kiet Dong, Justin Antoine Dong, Matthew Andre Donko, Nathan Dorado Vasquez, Catherine Jordan Driscoll, Yingji Du, Siku Duan, Aaron Shira Formeran Duclan, Ramon Abel Duenas, Cassie Duong, Lily Duong, Man Chi Duong, Enrico Effendi, Marco Antonio Escamilla, Nusrat Jahan Esha, Kaylee Ileana Esquivel, Joseph Andrew Estrada, Noor Mohammed Farouk, Desiree Ferris, Felix Fang, Ruben Florentino, Alejandro Flores, Andy Flores, Ashley Marbella Flores, Daniel Alexander Flores, Nayeli Alejandra Flores, Kenny Fong, Matthew Brian Fosterson, Nathaniel Ryan Rigor Gabriel, Robert Anthony Galdamez, Ashley Alexa Gallegos, Hao Yu Gao, Abigail Tenanson Garcia, Alexandra Garcia, Christian Garcia, Daniel Rodolfo Garcia, Eric Daniel Garcia, Julian Anthony Garcia, Daniel David Garcia Hernandez, Kevin Anthony Garcia Oliva, Amber Caitlin Jiang, Ngok Thien Giang, Bianca Gill, Jake Andrew Gilbert, Dylan M. Jin, Bailey Marie Gomez, Elliot Wing Chung Gong, Isai Mario Lan Gonzalez, Jen Gonzalez, Jonathan Elijah Gonzalez, Maya Gonzalez, Stephen Gonzalez, Tyler Evan Gonzalez, Zachary Manuel Gonzalez Felix, Adrian Ricardo Govea, Ingrid Samantha Guadarrama, Xinrui Guan, Z Tao Guan, Riley Revia Guanzon, Ali Beth Guerrero Ramos, Jack Guo, Jia Wen Guo, Sharelle Jen Guo, Saroj Gurung, Sneha Gurung, Margarita Anadina Gutierrez, Miranda Isabella Guzman, Iris Ha, Jean Dean Heng, Jibeng He, Elizabeth Hernandez, Felix Damian Hernandez, Evie Hernandez, Natalie Hernandez, Samantha Nicole Hernandez, Yvonne Angelica Hernandez, Victoria Isabel Hernandez Gonzalez, Paula Hernandez Tellez, Luke Matthew Herodor, Annalie Hidalgo, Jade Monique Hidalgo, Devin Hiep, Kayla Hope Hightower, Kevin Ho, Michelle Ho, Dominique Michelle Hollis, Ziteng Hong, Yushuan Hu, Andrew C. Heng Huang, Lei Huang, Lily Huang, Victor Huang, Andrew Miguel Huerta, Terry Hung, Tiffany Ziyu Hung, Caitlin Kimberly Huyn, Trisha D. Huyn, Ayana Ty Johnson, Christina Faith Jones, Uriel George Ramirez, Sky Lucius Blue Juarez, Leanne Grace Cow, Gerlene Cower, John Lewis Crafter Kelly, Austin Thien Ka, Richard Heng Kov, Irene Minche Kim, Stephanie Patricia Knapp, Aislinn Hien Nies, Lok Yin Kok, Eric David Cusnanto, Nathan Silas Kwok, Matthew Robert Kwong, Erica Lamb, Joyce Hugh Lamb, Caitlin Kim Lamb, Katie Jade Lamb, Hiram Ephraim Lara, Matthew Jacob Laris, Tommy Lee, Anthony Richard Lee, Michael Lee, Serena Lee, Ting Kwang Sean Lee, Rebecca Jenny Leha, Joshua Leon, Kenneth S. Leung, Ching Lee, Heidi Lee, Jia Ki Lee, Wilson Lee, Jiyin Lee, Zizhu Li, Yangshin Liang, Jessica Pan Liu, Jocelyn Alexandra Liu, Emily Lim, Jessica Stephanie Lima, Kathleen Joanne Lin, Tristan Hugh Sam Lin, Jing Xuan Liu, Jingwen Liu, Han Lin Liu, Kunyu Liu, Mengyu Liu, Simon Liu, Darlene Lazama, Fonda Lowe, Alexa Marie Lopez, Daisy Lopez, Joanne Angelina Lopez, George Alejandro Lopez, Kayla Leanne Lopez, Nicholas Elijah Lopez, David Lopez Hernandez, Sienna Isabella Lopez Morales, Jackie Liu, Joshua Liu, Jalen Ho Luke, Nadia Lugo, Vanessa Lujan Sanchez, Danielle Anais Luna, Gerardo Guillermo Luna, Shihong Luo, Shiyi Luo, Caleb Kenneth Luong, Joshua Kenneth Luong, Sandhya Tran Ngok Luong, Calvin Thomas Lee, Christy Jane Lee, Yu Liu, Alyssa Ma, Amy Jia Ling Ma, Elysia Israel Ma, Ki Ma, Ryan Anthony Ma, Nicholas Juan Macias, Refugio Jacob Macias, Kevin Alexander Magana, Matthew Andrew Mancias, Jacob Nathaniel Maris, Amos Marqueziwan, Layla Josephine Martinez, Natalie Soledad Martinez, Nathan Xavier Martinez, Alexis Martinez Quiros, Christian Alexis Martinez Hernandez, Raymond Johnny Martinez Hernandez, Jade Yael Marum, Helen Mateo, Rodney Mata Medina, Jose Angel Mejia, Benjamin Mendoza, Cheyenne Michelot, Jacob Nicholas Miravet, Alexis Jasmine Mitchell, Brian Jian Yu Mo, Aline Molina, William Francis Mondragon, Veronica Monjares, John Andrew Montano, Alejandra Isela Morales, Julian Ismail Moreno, Vanessa Angel Moreno, Brandon Moy, Catherine Mujica, Leobardo Lopez Nanez, Joaquin Cipriano Nassar, Megan Ashley Nava, Brandon Navarro, Rudy Negrete, Cassandra Alexis Neri, Sahis Nupain, Garrett Tinhao Ng, Alina Nguyen, Justin Hien Chi Nguyen, Nam Nguyen, Tin Din Nguyen, Tina Nguyen, Tuan Duc Nguyen, Shi Lin Ni, Jacob Patrick Nieto, Christian Nin, Jacqueline Rose Nisal, Jose Rafael Nolasco, Jacqueline Jeannie Nunez, Tabitha Nunez, Catherine Miette Ojiri, Marshall James Okada, Isaac Joseph Olag, Paula Fernanda Olag, Christian Olayo, Sofia Almeida, Brianna Marie Olmos, Minerva Annabella Olvera, Sean Yi Xian Ong, Serena Lin Ong, Crystal Alexandra Oriz, John Alexander Ortega, Jose Francisco Ortiz, Renata Milagros Osorio Salazar, Carmen Maria Otero, Samuel Oviedo, Eric Jude Pacheco, Caden Pack, Celeste Bridget Palacios, Billy Dean Pallone, May Sue Pan, Paylin Pan, Zijie Pan, Emily Joy Pong, Marlon Jonathan Parnella, Nicholas O. Payan, Surama Yajaira Pena Reyes, Amber Christina Perez, Jesus Perez Tellez, Alec Lamont Peters, Tyler Pham, Andrew Fan, Eric the Fan, Devin Fowl, Emmeline Fu, Edwin Liu Feng, Julian Logan Placencia, David Daniel Portillo, Xing Yao Qiu, Andy Quach, Calvin Quach, Cindy Kwan, Alejandro Quintanar Jr., Angel Isaac Quintero, Victoria Quiros, Darian Antonio Ramirez, Valerie Elizabeth Ramirez, John Paulo Alessandro Ramirez Pascucci, Hector No Ramirez Rodriguez, Isabella Ramos, Pablo O'Neill Ramos, Kimberly Ramos Gomez, Jasmine Lisette Rauda Oriana, Angel Gabriel Raya, Yennefer Razo Ramirez, Blaza Alicia Regalado, Cedric Alden Riario Ramonte, Angelina Sofia Reyes, Maud Sky Reyes Maserati, Jonathan Daniel Reynosa, Natalie Rachel Rico, Amaya Jasmine Rios, Jessica Paula Rios Orozco, Bailey Robinson, Yvette Robles, Dominic Anthony Roca, Daniel Raymond Roche, Claire Rodarte, Benicio Rene Rodriguez, Caitlin Nicole Rodriguez, Rebecca Rita Rodriguez, Robert Amadeus Rodriguez, Elijah Stone Rojas, Alexis Yahir Roldan Garcia, Yaritza Kiara Romo, Damian Xavier Rosa, Bryant Omar Rosales, Cesar Rosales, Gabriela Noel Ruiz, Alejandro Ruiz Harrison, Patricia Ruiz Barron, Vito James Russell, Lilith Levine Salcido, Angelina Salsabia, Joshua Anthony Sanchez, Paloma Sanchez, Rafael Sanchez, Sa-Yoon Sandy, Andrew Ryan Sandoval, David Anthony Sandoval, Paulo Cesar Santa Cruz, Isaac Obed Santa Cruz, Alejandro Joseph Santiago, Joshua Alexis Santiago, Ashley Marie Santillan, Danielle Marguerite Santoyo, Isaiah Sergio Sedano, Aishani Salatharai, Eula Seo, Justin Hao Shan, Hiroto Jacob Shigeta, Bartholomew Jojo Simpson, Kenny Saichu, Zhuoben Saichu, Henry Ivan Soto, Hsiang Ting Su, Tik Lung Sung, Darren Tam, Xiaojing Tan, Amanda Jasmine Tang, Kelly Jade Tang, Mei Chi Tao, Itzel Amayali Tapia Frigoso, Evelyn Tang, Nico Yamada Tiga, Felinia Winarlin Francine Tendine, Yuna Tengen, Justin L. Tai, Abigia Thapa Magar, Huang Wing Bao Tang, Francisco Tire, Melanie Viviana Tire, Deja Marie Torres, Elise Adriana Torres, Tyler Eric Torres, Derek H. Tran, Henry Din Tran, Joshua Than Tran, Lee Lai Tran, Max Tran, Sam Tran, Trisha Tran, Kevin L.P. Trin, Adriana Diu Truong, Jaylene Hoa Truong, Ka Lam Truong, Kelly Tsai, Janet C, Yoseline Viridiana Zilli, Adrina Jeline Ung, Michael Ung, Anthony Uribe, Matthew Akinori Uyemura, Jeremy Nathan Vaca, Virginia Valdez, Anais Valenzuela, Caleb Naeem Valenzuela, Kelsey Daniela Valladares, Tommy Van, William Van, Matthew Vargas, Aaron Chasky Vasquez, Sabrina Vasquez, Anaid Noemi Vasquez Espinoza, Tatiana Vaughn, Francine Angela Espelumbergo Velarde, Adrian Badani Vicente Nation, Melanie Vidalis, Eliza Isabel Villa, Christopher Sergio Villa, Christopher Alexander Villacinda, Nicholas Victor Villarreal, Andrew Salvador Villasenor, Brian Matthew Wayudi, Mingxuan Wang, Yifei Wang, Nika Wells, Daisy James West, Yunhai Wan, Amy Wong, Catherine A. Wong, Maximilian Joshua Wong, Samantha Wu, Weizhen Wu, Haixia Xia, Lizhu Jing, Fanshun Zhu, Darren Kevin Yan, Yoon Hasoon Yang, Alora Lynn Ibarra, Kimberly Wing Yan Yi, Adrian Young, Caitlin Wing Yan Young, Margaret Yu, Alvin Can Young, Giselle Zaragoza, Gary Zhang, Raymond W. Zhang, Huanxiang Zhang, Queenie H. Zhang, Tian Jun Zhang, Franca Zhang, Jian Peng Zheng He, Kenny Zhao, Xiaofeng Zhao, Oscar Antonio Zhou, George Zuniga.
I will now lead you in the changing of the tassel ceremony. The changing of the tassel from right to left has great educational significance. Those who have earned the right to move their tassel today are considered to have completed all requirements and bring to an end their tenure as students at Alhambra High School. Will the class of 2020 please stand? Class of 2020, please move your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege as a principal to present the Alhambra High School class of 2020. Please remain standing for the alma mater, which will be performed by Victoria Cervantes.